This is, I think, the biggest news of the last month. Most favored nation executive order. The goal is that Americans would pay no more for medications than the lowest price offered in other countries like Canada, France, or the UK.
Look, all right, so I've commented on this a couple times. I like the idea of most favored nation. And all it's really saying is what Nathaniel just described is whatever the lowest cost that's being paid by developed nations for these drugs, the United States should pay a similar price. We should be paying 5, 6, 10, 20 times more for the same drug, especially if a lot of them are developed in the United States. But like as an example, international sourcing of drugs. So there's methods where you can get these drugs from Canada, as an example, which is a developed nation, an ally. It's just across the border. It's the same drug, same manufacturer, just happens to be imported from Canada, as an example. And oftentimes that'll lead to a 5 to 10-fold decrease in the pricing. That begs the question, why does a country like Canada pay that much less for the same drugs as we do? That feels an unfair imbalance in the trade. And so I think it's trying to remedy that imbalance, or recognizing at the very least that an imbalance exists. So I like the idea in theory. I also usually don't like legislation changing rules, because what that usually means is unintended consequences, a bunch of lobbying, a bunch of stalling, and the next thing you know, a good idea turns into a really bad outcome. I usually like to see free market forces effectuate the same type of outcome based on demand and other ways to do it, but I like the intent behind that.